Yeah, that is Pig Money with Funk Tiggy. Up next, The Lost by Pig Money. Check it out.
Of reality, knowledge is what you seek, a greater sign of what is right. It's up to you. How deep does it really go? How much do you want to know? Show me now that you've won everything, that we represent the lost in a massive message on. Lonely place once you know the loss, but I wouldn't change anything. The further I go, I'm all alone. Not many left to understand. Still pushing on. How deep does it really go? How much do you want to know? Show me now that you want everything, that we represent the lost in a passive message on. Chew you up and swallow you down. Oh, yeah, chew you up and swallow you down. Swallow you down. It's all just a part of what you want to believe. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want to believe. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me. Still, it's all just a part of what you want. Try to hold me down, there's another side of me.
Yeah, an Excite favorite, Pig Money. Great band, great guys. Up next, another great guy, Johnny Buno, another Excite radio favorite. Yeah, we're just doing it all up today. All right, here's a Johnny Buno block. It is Rock Block Monday. I don't know what it is. We're just playing blocks of good stuff. So, Fire Show, then Get Up, and all kinds of stuff. Let's check it out. Johnny Buono.
Не встречаешься со мной. Вчера я ждал и снова жду. А мне хотя бы номер твой. А завтра будем танцевать. Ведь завтра огненное шоу. Мои друзья будут играть. Нам завтра будет хорошо. Ты посмотри в мои глаза. И что ты видишь, расскажи. Мои глаза все время за то, что вместе были мы. А завтра будем танцевать. Ведь завтра огненное шоу. Мои друзья будут играть. Нам завтра будет хорошо.
Yeah, Johnny Buno. That was Get Up. Up next, we got The Bell. And after that, SNT and Saturday Night. And then I'll bring you a new block of blue. So stick around. 3 more Johnny Buno songs, and then we're on to blue. Check it out.
Как жаль, что ты не можешь понять, ведь вроде встала давно и не решаешься спать. Закрыла дверь, пошла в никуда, но вдруг тут бешеный крик и тени из-за угла. Подходишь ближе, что-то манит, тебе взглянуть хоть немного, что же там за дела. Услышав этот шум вдалеке, только сейчас поняла, что не место тебе. С пистолетом у виска больше нечего сказать. Закрываются глаза, невозможно убежать. Да, друг твой на коленях сидит, пред ним холодная сталь, и кто-то рядом молчит. Зачем же близко так подошла? Ведь не увидев тебя, наверное, сам разобрался бы с ним. Но долго думать ты не могла, ведь оставив его, ушла бы сама. Теперь бежишь не зная куда, но этот бешеный миг не забыть никогда. С пистолетом у виска больше нечего сказать. Закрываются глаза, невозможно убежать. Субботний вечер, в свете яркой луны с тобой вдвоем мы идем одни по улице, и вслед только звезды радуют нас. Ведь мы влюблены, ведь мы влюблены. Почему так бывает? Парень с девушкой гуляет, но мужик вылетает и парня убивает. Почему так бывает? Парень с девушкой гуляет, но мужик вылетает и парня убивает. Подходили к подъезду, подходили вдвоем, но навстречу им вышел мужик с топором. Он потряс им немножко, замахнулся чуток, и ударил он парня прямо в правый висок. Почему так бывает? Парень с девушкой гуляет, но мужик вылетает и парня убивает. Почему так бывает? Парень с девушкой гуляет, но мужик вылетает и парня убивает. Закричала тут девчонка, и упал на землю труп, а мужик стоял не дрогнув, лишь откинул топорец. Он взглянул в глаза девчонки, он взглянул в глаза девчонки, он взглянул в глаза девчонки. Это был ее отец. Почему так бывает? Парень с девушкой гуляет, но мужик вылетает и парня убивает. Почему так бывает? Парень с девушкой гуляет, но мужик вылетает и парня убивает. Давай!
Yeah, Johnny Buno with Saturday Night. Up next, we got a blue block for you, but it's going to get interrupted by a little rock and wrap up in a little rock news, but we need those things, so that's good. All right, so blue, we've got Merry-Go-Round and Odd Future, and then we'll be back.
think those minds are lazy. Go ahead and call me crazy. Maybe I just can't be complacent. Maybe I just see all the latent fire in the world awaiting. Clouds of gasoline so fat with rain. I see the hurricane of flaming zombies, guns ablazing, raising hell like Freddy versus Jason. Maybe I should just be patient instead of hating, instead of mental masturbating. Maybe I should look inside my heart and see the parts coagulating. Every time I step outside, I know there's something wrong. Teenage Wolfgang's chanting, kill them all. It's such an odd future. Can never hold a candle to a middle-class gay punk vandal raised on racial poetry. Who knows I'm old enough to be his father? Why bother? I'm fodder for bloggers like pigs to the slaughter. A squatter, a poser who can't even pretend to posture. Every time I step outside, I know there's something wrong. Teenage Wolfgang's chanting, kill them all. It's such an odd future.
Walking around, head in the clouds. I'm the only one with feet on the ground. Dumbass is contagious. Your reasoning is fallacious. Why should I get impatient with the world I'm masquerading? Just order me some Malaysian hair so I can fit in with all y'all here. Trying to make sense of it, but it's no use. I'ma let it rest. Aliens in my consciousness is why they call me a crazy bitch. Every day the same thing. People trying to maintain. Working hard, playing harder, blowing up. I'm a fire starter.
Every time I step outside, I know there's something wrong. No one sees the headless teams of riders on the lawn. So every time the sun goes down, I feel like Ichabod. Teenage Wolfgang's chanting, kill them all. It's such an odd future.
It's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up with your host, Jason Hadley. Britney Spears is on the verge of extending her Las Vegas residency for another 2 years. While the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino reports ticket sales are fantastic, sadly Britney's stage shows are the closest thing gamblers will ever get to seeing a full house. Rapper Soulja Boy went to report his Bentley missing, only to discover his manager had taken it for a spin. Of course, one of the drawbacks to owning a car starting at $200,000 is that the cup holders take up the back seats and often complain when their arms get tired. A grateful Kim Kardashian took to social media wishing all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. Kim expressed how lucky she felt to celebrate the special day for the first time. Meanwhile, Baby Northwest just feels lucky she was the one carried to full term. Dancing with the Stars will be picked up for a 19th season. After 18 seasons, the only dances they haven't done are twerking, the Harlem Shake, and that dance Carlton used to do on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And that's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rockin' Wrap-Up.
Rock News. Rock News. Welcome to the Monday, May 12th edition of Rock News. Here are stories for today. Five Finger Death Punch plan to release new album in 2015. 1/4 of Spotify tracks skipped within 5 seconds, study shows. Iconic Sub Pop Records open shop in Seattle Airport. Five Finger Death Punch released 2 new studio albums in 2013. Now the prolific groove alternative metal group from Los Angeles has plans to unleash a new album in 2015. In an interview with Billboard, guitarist Zoltan Bathory says the band already has 5 or 6 song ideas in the can. I would say next spring we would want to put something out, probably go into the studio in December or January, but we definitely want to have something out before next summer for sure. Some underground news. Walrus, a 6-piece psychedelic manimal from Halifax, Canada, have recently released the 4-track EP titled Glam Returns. If you're interested in hearing the songs, just make your way over to the Walrus Bandcamp, where you can listen to 9 other Walrus releases. Walrus is playing in London, Ontario, Canada on May 31st at the 5th annual Grickle Grass Festival. Now let's listen to the song Banger by Walrus. That was Banger from the new Walrus EP, Glam Returns. Let's move on with another mainstream story. 1/4 of all tracks played on Spotify are skipped within just 5 seconds, according to a recent study made by analysis company The Echo Nest. The study found that on average, a user skips a song every 4 minutes, with a 48.6% chance that every song will be skipped before it ends. The study also found that mobile users were 10% more likely to skip a track than those listening on desktop computers. Now for a submissions announcement. Starting on Thursday, June 5th and running through mid-September, Carolyn's Saconet Vineyard will be hosting weekly sunset performances at its winery and is looking for more than a dozen Sonic Bids artists to deliver those performances. The artists will get $300 to $600 in payment and many more benefits. Submissions are free, so go to sonicbids.com to apply. Let's check out the concert lineup for today, Monday, May 12th. Eddie Vedder at Citibank Hall in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Black Label Society at the Norva in Norfolk, Virginia, USA. Born of Osiris at Joiner's Arms in Southampton, UK. We Are the Storm at Alive in Wrocław, Poland. And Gus G at Backstage in Munich, Germany. Seattle's iconic Sub Pop Records has opened a record store at the Seattle airport. The Sub Pop Airport store features the classic label catalog and a gift shop in collaboration with designers, artists, and companies based in America's Northwest state. First day sales at the store included Nirvana Bleach and an album by Father John Misty. Founded in 1986 by Jonathan Poneman and Bruce Pavitt, Sub Pop is now 49% owned by Warner Music. Back to the underground. The Steersmen have released their debut LP record, High Tech Lowlifes. The Chicago-based duo's official bio describes their album as having a hazy, dreamlike atmosphere, percussive and deep drums, and introspective lyrics. Speaking of the themes of High Tech Lowlifes, they write, "It's really all about escapism and creating a mini alternate reality inside the headphones." The record is available online worldwide. And birthday wishes go to Steve Winwood, English singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist for the Spencer Davis Group, Traffic, and Blind Faith, who today, Monday, May 12th, turns 66. That wraps up our bulletin for today. Be with us tomorrow, and in the meantime, don't forget to visit rocknewsblog.com.
Rock News? Rock News.
All right. Next up, we've got a block of blue to finish. So let's do that. This is End Well, and after that, all downhill from here. Check it out.
Scratch claw, get your guns out, shoot till it runs out, fight till you bleed out. Oh, I know it too well, the look and smell of trouble. Oh well, I know we'll excel in crappy motels. So click your seatbelt and brace yourself. Here we go, Jezebel. A smarter man would leave it well enough alone. I know better, but I don't. And I know you know I know.
I can tell this isn't gonna end well, but it's what I want, so I can't stop. I can tell this isn't gonna end well, but making love when we're meant to fun. I can tell, yeah, tell, this isn't gonna end well.
He said it isn't gonna end well. Well, I don't give a fuck, cause I can tell well we're shit out of our luck. But that don't mean we can't fuck, can't love, can't, cause we're never gonna last. But nothing really does. I'm glad to catch a buzz from fresh blood. Feels like flower in the bud, but everybody knows every rose has a thorn that grows through a poison. Never had a choice and never disappointed. I can tell we're gonna fail, we're gonna crash and burn, and I should bail. But like a gory horror movie or a foreign beauty, I can't look away, it's fucking stupid. Probably I just like the drama, karma, got some karma coming to come. I like the pain or something, calm my head, trauma, marijuana, blame Obama if you wanna, I just wanna get up on ya. A smarter man would leave it well enough alone. I
I love you. Know I hate it that I love you. I'm addicted to the trouble, the dirt and the rubble. But I don't wanna shovel, get straight to the point. I ain't much for being subtle. At times I don't like you. We argue, fight too. Can't live without you, but I ain't tryna wipe you. Creep on each other like the snakes and the mice move. Stab the other half in the heart like a knife do. Even though this'll never last. When this gun is out of bullets, we can say we had a blast. Beating in the fast lane till we running out of gas. Won't end until they pulling both bodies out the crash. This was an epic fail, it's all going to hell. But when we get there, meet me at the stairwell. Fuck you till your heart breaks, we can get a hotel. Fuck you till your heart breaks, we can get a hotel.
I can tell this isn't gonna end well, but it's what I want, so I can't stop. I can tell this isn't gonna end well, but making love when we're mad still fun. I can tell, this isn't gonna end well. I can tell, this isn't gonna end well. I can tell.
I used to think the sky was always blue, the sun was always bright, and my eyes were too. Days were long, went on and on. I used to think I'd be a fireman. I'd put the fires out with my own two hands. I never learned the flame still burns. Someday, maybe I'll say that was child's play, but today all the memories are fading fast, and now the future is flying past. I wanna cry, but it makes me laugh. Another year, another tear, and it's all downhill from here. I used to love with every single bone. I couldn't feel my heart. What did I know? A bird in hand is worth two I don't have. Someday, maybe I'll say love's a fool's game, but today all the memories are fading fast, and now the future is flying past. But still I'm searching for the greener grass. Another year, and it's all downhill from here. Today, gone tomorrow, so live it up, 'cause it's all down, 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 down. Someday, maybe I'll say it was fun while it lasted. All the memories are fading fast, and now the future is flying past. The party's over, but at last another year, another tear, and it's all downhill. Another year, another fear, and it's all downhill. Another year.
Yeah, that is Blue. I got one more Blue tune for you. This is Grasping at Straws. And then we'll check out The Agency Operative. So, check it out.
Memories are like enemies who pretend to be your friend, tricking you into thinking you didn't do the things you did. And when the truth comes by with a pack of lies and hands you all of your flaws, you're grasping at straws, reaching for stars, only to find you can't reach that far, pulling at loose ends like loose threads, bringing your neck to your left, grasping at stars. Fame's a fistful of little sticks you pick until they're gone. Some are short and some are sweet, but almost none are long. When it was time to choose, you knew you'd lose, but just could not resist the draw of grasping at straws, reaching for stars, only to find you can't reach that far, pulling at loose ends like loose threads, ring your neck till you're left, grasping at stars. And now that you've left us, hanging out to dry, it's hard to hold on. Maybe I should try grasping at straws, searching for God, gasping for breath, beating the odds, grasping at straws, reaching for stars. Maybe I'll find it isn't that hard, pulling at loose ends like loose threads, ring my neck till I'm grasping at straws.
Yeah, Grasping at Straws, that was Blue. And I have to say that I've probably listened to that song 20 or 30 times, and not until today did I realize that they had the transformer noise at the tail end there. Not the last 10 seconds, but right before that. If you listen really carefully, you can hear the sound that the transformers make when they transform. And just, every time I listen to these songs, I'm only scratching the surface. And that's why this is the Daily Scratch. Up next, we've got, we're going to go a little different route. This is The Agency Operative. And I believe that Laura Says is going to be doing a little thing on them this coming weekend, this Friday. So you'll want to check that out. Here's a little taste. We've got, I got 5 for you. I'm going to throw them all at you. This is Eyes of the Beholder, Keep It Moving, Lost in the Country, and So Hot. And these are hot tracks by The Agency Operatives. We're going to start it off with Guerrilla Tactics. That's the album, the title title track from the album, Guerrilla Tactics. So let's check it out. Agency Operative, here they are.
The agency headquarters.
Guerrilla
Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When times get too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When time gets too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. King Kong got lost in the concrete jungle, survived by using guerrilla tactics. Use my guerrilla tactics when I'm in guerrilla warfare with no road to get home. Luckily, God blessed the child to hold his own. Apply these tactics, no monkey around when things get too drastic. Problems get elastic, smart, not arrogant, wise and intelligent. Learning life through observation, help me reach my destination. Wisdom is universal, knowledge change like infomercial. Hard to earn, more harder to keep. The game of life plays no games, and mathematics does not balance the equation. Can't follow orders, your life will be out of order. The only leader you can lead is yourself. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When time gets too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When time gets too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. You think it would be fair for you to chase the devil's nightmares and then blame God for your despair? Now ask yourself, does that seem fair? I hope you got some Rocky in them, a fighter with no quitting in them. You can die, but what you emulate, see your life disintegrate. Watch success evaporate based on what you simulate, imitate. Scarface, you want to die at the end of the movie. I see what you don't see. I kick points longer than field goals, so you get the extra point. Money, cars, clothes, and hope. So unsuccessful, so dreadful. How you treat the evils of the world, so special. Trying to live life fly, end up living your life on a crash course of all sorts. Survive with 9 lives, no need for a lifeline. I step up when it's crunch time. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When time gets too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When time gets too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. I take more shots than NYPD cops, and when I mean shots, I mean shots to aim at the top. I stay independent, so my soul claims independence. For its reference, sell myself, never sell my soul. Never let my heart deceive me, so I can't protect my soul. So I can't proceed to reach my goals. The hands you fold for fool's gold. These tactics overcome any tragedy that comes head first and spread on your face like bad acne. A safari, very few get to tell the story to survive. It's a jungle out here, and I say that without being concrete. I excel when I have access to my asset known as guerrilla tactics. People wonder why they're sinking muddy waters while I'm just skating on dangerous ground. Stop chasing dreams, end up trapped in America's nightmare. So stop dreaming. Everybody wanna be superstars, blinded by flashing lights. Star like the stars, don't shine that bright. Shoot for the stars to become a star. End up being a shooting star. One shot, they become a falling star, and that's all. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out till the clock runs out. When times gets too drastic, use guerrilla tactics. Common sense is your best defense. Hold the front lines when it gets intense. Go all out. Do you see what I see? 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 What do you see beyond your belief? the same belief that leads to your grief, that leads to defeat. You were fooled, then misused. Your third eye was not the tool. Don't misuse the tools of the user. Anything that looks particular is always peculiar. Leave your ambition sophisticated. What you preach, you demonstrated. Keep reality and fantasy separated. Keep them segregated so you won't need a debate team to debate it. The lopsided questions get the straight answers. Looking through the eyes of the beholder, lo and behold, as it unfolds. Judge for yourself, for your eyes to see, and no one else. Call it how you see it. Can't let the business affect the craft. Seeing the artistic value getting shaft. So sad, leaving consumers so mad. Miscues, they distribute. Arrogance, they contribute. On top of the corruption, effective but never affected. Of the residue left, need more than water to resurrect. Logics are incorrect to disrespect a culture left it in ruins like an Aztec sculpture. The voice of words that has so much value that is worth more than silver and gold. The higher ups will honor those being unique, selection discreet. A lot of favoritism, but we still compete to make the art complete. Bad values and no morals, let the game spoil. No objectives, left the art in the bad perspective. With ethics that lessen the values of a lesson. The food for thought got rotten by destructive doctrines. Kicking bad habits with dynamics. No skills in being diplomatic. Mindset of a savage. The brain food never reaches the cabbage. Serious brain damage. With problems no person can manage. Opportunities for evil forces to take advantage of the weak who were left asleep without the sheets. Looking through the eyes of the beholder, lo and behold as it unfolds. Judge for yourself, for your eyes to see and no one else. Call it how you see it. With your eyes, tell me what you see. Blind side, your evil eye. Misconstrue your point of view as we go deep in thought. Everybody dying in this blood sport. Taste the victory and you still a loser. They fooled ya. Let the blind cross-eyed as you get older. Look through the eyes of the beholder. No eyesight, but still see your vision. My eyes listen to the words forbidden. The agenda was never hidden or missing. See the truth glisten, can't hear it if you don't listen. People only listen to me if others co-sign. Don't have time to reach those who are deprived of using their own minds. Never look through the eyes of the beholder. Self-esteem remains bolder. Perfection needs to be corrected, can never be perfected. A theory often neglected. A perfect world never accepted. Instead, it gets rejected. Don't speak that nonsense or that language when you look through the eyes of the beholder. Your mind will awake, the evil will break, the soul will lift. Only if you unwrap the gift, then you can remove the curse and breathe life to a new birth. Looking through the eyes of the beholder, lo and behold as it unfolds. Judge for yourself, for your eyes to see and no one else.
You are listening to a Track Bangers production.
Keep it moving, just keep it moving, keep it moving, just move, freeze or pause, whatever calls, fist the claws for the protocol. I'm only in need when others need my help, so if that's the case, let me help myself. Good or bad tendencies, under discrepancies, above and beyond. When I carry on, high demand for a bulletproof plan with no scams, no crowns or belts, but consideration as a champ. Playing the game of chess at the checkerboard. All challengers get checked at the coach check. Every move is a win or lose. Errors none can choose. For a lateral, for essential collateral. No backward motion for pure devotion. The world don't stop, the time don't stop, so I gotta keep it moving. I gotta keep it moving. Yeah, I gotta move if my feet don't work for what it's all worth. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. Make a move. You can sleep all you want, the world doesn't stop moving. Anytime when I'm at a standstill, I stop, drop, and roll into a centerfold where my thoughts upload of what my mind downloads. A true observer, every step move me further. Every step helps me progress until mission is accomplished. Feet, I use them wisely. Knowledge and wisdom guides me, so nothing can surprise me. Surprisingly, I recover so I can discover through the faults of others to not be another with the same story and no glory. Survivors living off of their memories. So when the best is mentioned, the world should acknowledge me. The world don't stop, the time don't stop, so I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. Make a move, yeah. I gotta move if my feet don't work for what it's all worth. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. Make a move, yeah. I gotta move. No standing or waiting, no time for complaining, no reason to sob or cry, get teary-eyed, just do what needs to be done to claim the prize without no surprise. What you waiting for? There is no waiting line, can't enlist on a waiting list. Stand still and be dead and gone, keep it moving, feel like running a marathon, trying out for a triathlon, following procedures in my leisure with palm readers, features moving in different regions through a bird's eye view. You can say I was sightseeing, signature moves. I move, guaranteed for the pen, for the situation that ends in a win-win. The world don't stop, the time don't stop, so I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. Make a move, yeah. I gotta move if my feet don't work for what it's all worth. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. Make a move, yeah. I gotta move. The world don't stop, the time don't stop, so gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. Make a move, yeah. I gotta move if my feet don't work for what it's all worth. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I gotta keep it moving, moving, moving. I get lost, 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 lost. I get lost, 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 lost. It's a jungle out here in the world so concrete. Don't mess up, cause life can be a mess. They told me once and never again. Reset when I reset. We in a new era of dilemmas, drastic errors, domestic existence, mind frame going ballistic, survival yet to be determined. Cut off your tongue, trying to preach the Sherman. You break down when you're broke, looking through a rich man's scope, reading the words from the wise as your last hope. Left for dead on the tracks, the outcome of what happens when you look back. Lost, 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 lost. I get lost, 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 lost. I get lost, 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 lost. It's a jungle out here in the world so concrete. Am I next up in the line, or will I get lost in the lineup? No cruise control when I lose control. Mind frame can't maintain, dreams can't be sustained. Change your mind state when you switching lanes. The jungle, what a mess, and it comes with no paper towel, no Windex. Looking through the index, don't know what's next. No road maps, no GPS, deadly tactics and devices. Use to catch intruders and enemies with persuasions and surprises. I get lost, 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 lost. I get lost, 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 lost. I get lost, 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 lost. It's a jungle out here in the world so concrete. As my mind find wonders, getting lost in the wonderland, wondering, trying to find happiness through the jungle of madness. In the wilderness, the weak does not exist, get destroyed and dismissed. Very few survivors due to limited suppliers. Some mad landscape, no man can escape. Aggravated agriculture, poison the culture, humiliate humanity. Insane insanity, dictators dictate a man's dignity. Can't rely on reality. Laws, I get lost. Hot for so long, still singing the same song, and still the hot ones never get put on. I'm so hot in the world, so cold. I never froze on the route I chose. Visions of the madness exposed. Once I touch, I can't let go. About to blow, feels like a bomb threat. Want me to set it off before I get myself said. I come correct, show some self-respect of what I rep to others. I'm the last one left, the last breath of how it's supposed to be done. So hot, brought the air to your lungs. No referrals or refunds. I am the hottest ticket in town. I am the hottest thing going down. When I jump on the mic, they say I'm so hot. They didn't say I was nice, I was so hot. They didn't want nobody else, cause I was so hot. No hot, so hot, so hot. Defined by the words in the line of my rhymes. Others will not dare to challenge my wordplay. Reason why others cannot examine my forte. The raps have no format. The formula is never exact. I just react based on life and actual facts. And the flows just come and go when the beats upload. At times I never catch up. No reason for me to freeze up. Plenty of options, discussing logics on popular topics. As long as the melody stay okay, I can deliver relief from the foolishness of what others speak. Thinking they so hot, I call you bluff. Just because you're hot doesn't make you hot enough. When I jump on the mic, they say I'm so hot. They didn't say I was nice, I was so hot. They didn't want nobody else, cause I was so hot, so hot that so hot. I never catch cold feet. When it's time to deliver the heat, they think they so hot, but they get cold. An unsolved mystery. The truth will never unfold. Based on my content, based on my context. Read carefully, understand the concept. See where I'm taking you, somewhere far away, where it's safe to stay. Call it a getaway. The glory in my stories, in the essay, the events I display. Bring back the hope, giving a new life. The time I put in, call it a sacrifice. Succeed beyond belief, what a relief. Trying to put my fire out using gasoline. The way they gas me up, I feel so
hot. The Agency Operative, a great block of music right there. Up next, we've got Madeu block coming up. This is Way with Words, followed by Hajduk, Benny, and oh wait, is that it? Yes, so that's it right there. Hajduk and Benny. All right, let's check it out.
I do my best to keep from catching cold and getting quiet. And though I try to sleep, the coughing sound soft is loud, so loud and clear. It's calling Benny, won't you be the one to rewrite all of my lines? Just hold the candle without blowing out the flame. Come on, make it happen. Come on, make it happen. Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. So many lives you never led, so many hearts you never loved, consoled for lack of any terrible mistake. Try to make it soften, try to make it soften, yeah, try to make it soften. Morning light, daily refrain, those heavy eyes, and so don't freeway. Time's not right for delicate exchange. And all you want is just an escape. So don't, you're restless, let's get it right. Prolific can make you tick. The tangible can make you whole. Consumed forever, every second that you got. It's louder and it won't stop. It's louder and it won't stop. It's louder and it won't stop. Morning light, daily refrain, those heavy eyes, and so don't freeway. Time's not right with every desperate
Yeah, Medeu. I'm going to see if I can get some more of their tracks. I really like them. Up next, we've got Francis Bowie, a little block of Francis Bowie. I'll let you listen to this guy. I think he's great. We've got Sunny Day, Wasting My Time, Silly and Crazy and Endlessly. And then we'll come back and we'll do, I don't know, either Haiku or Mr. Hunter. We'll see. Anyway, here's Francis Bowie. Check it out.
My Get so blinded when you walk into the room. Dirty thoughts run through me, and my heart goes boom. All the boys are staring, they just can't control their eyes. But I'm the one who's with you. What's wrong, dude? Are you surprised? I don't know much, but this I know. I'm the one who's staring. I can't control my eyes. When you lie down naked, this must be paradise. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy about you. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy. Oh yeah. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy about you. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy. Tell me, girl, do you mind that I write this song for you? I really have to do it. I have to tell the truth. Inside I'm a mess. I don't know what to do. But you make me feel blessed. Without you, what should I do? Forgive me for being so silly and crazy about you. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy about you. Forgive me for being so silly and crazy. open up your heart to me. I know that you can.
Yeah, Francis Bowie. Get me more of your music, Francis, please. Okay, up next, we've got haiku. A little haiku block for you. Take Me Home, Shine, Turn Off the Lights, Plastic Guns, My Time, Good Stuff. Gonna check them all out right now. Just give them to you. It's a music day. Check it out.
I'll lose my mind if you're not coming with me, and I can't wait for you to take me home. I caught the glance you shot in my direction, even though I gave no invitation yet. I can't wait for you to take me home. I can't breathe. The electricity is driving your heartbeat right next to me. All I need is everything you bring. I want your heart to beat right next to me. We'll get inside and clothing hits the carpet. Two worlds collide and nothing else is distant. That's why I'll wait for you to take me home. Closing time, you turned on to another. I lost my chance for you to be my lover, and I just wait for you to take me home. I can't breathe. The electricity is driving your heartbeat right next to me. All I need is everything you bring. I want your heart to beat right next to me. I can't breathe. The electricity is driving your heartbeat right next to me. All I need is everything you bring. I want your heart to beat right next to me. I can't breathe. You're all I want, all I need, everything. You're all I need. I can't breathe. Open your eyes and you feel born. Can't see your way from this dark place, this drawing fate. You are asked what it's for when you don't even know where it begins or it ends. The mountains await you in the splendor of your shining. He said he know what he wants, but he just don't know. Did he get his manic depression right? I keep falling down the rabbit hole. It's a curse I have, and I'll follow it till the very sacrifice the truth of your meaning. The smell of coriander and cigarettes, where you place your bets on the silk and padded floor. It rose up quickly, I do regret the preposterous feeling that it will be never ending. Well, the mountains await you in the splendor of your shining. If you got what you want, would it be everything you've ever needed? If you got what you want, would it sacrifice the truth of your sacrifice the truth of your meaning, of your was all up to me. It's as simple as a 1, 2, 3. Let's close the door and start a family. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the Your plastic guns, they don't scare me, no, they don't scare me none. Your appetite for destroying your chances for my love are typical of your weasel behavior, and I'm not your savior, so don't knock on my door with those unguarded gloves. I will take it no more. With the plastic guns, I will leave in the store. They won't hurt me none. I am not a whore for your love to be right for me. When you asked her name, did you know that we would not be the same? Why did you run? Was it so hard to ask for you to behave? You say you slept just once. Was it because you were normal? You just wanted some fun. I had to be a fool and let you drag me into a cave. I will take it no more. With your plastic guns, I will leave in the stores. They won't hurt me none. I am not a whore for your love to be right for me.
right, that is Haiku. Up next, I got an awesome block of Mr. Hunter for you. For those of you that listen to this show often, you've heard us play Mr. Hunter before. But the one thing I haven't done is I've kind of played my favorites, but the rest of their stuff is so good. So we're going to just have a big old block of Mr. Hunter here. I've got, I Believe, Morse Code, Sand, The Light, The Stranger, The Corner. That'll wrap up our whole day here, really. So we're going to play some of these songs. I might check in with you later. All right, check it out.
Just how far his dreams could go. He had his way, greater than he knew, but never heard, I believe in you. He had a talent to match by few. All he needed to hear was, I believe in you. He never saw the gift he had. If it had been wasted, that would be sad. If he only knew it was not a game, to let it squander would be a shame. Sometimes it's alright to let friends know if we push
I find my way home. 1,000 times I've been here, but this time I'm not alone. Eyes were always open, but now my mind is too. The light that leads me closer, was that there or is it new? We make the choice to notice what we do and do not see. Was what I'm watching now always right in front of me? It's not the life I've known, or maybe I've just grown. I feel my angel watching, I'm no longer on my own. A gift that I've been shown, a fear that I've disowned. This life is bigger than me. One day you'll see the groove that can be. Then you'll be free. Touch the air around me, feel the sun's bright ray. The calming voice of nature has important things to say. This time I'm not alone here, I think it's always been that way. A guide I can trust in, a friend who won't betray.
It's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up with your host, Jason Hadley. Britney Spears is on the verge of extending her Las Vegas residency for another 2 years. While the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino reports ticket sales are fantastic, sadly, Britney's stage shows are the closest thing gamblers will ever get to seeing a full house. Rapper Soulja Boy went to report his Bentley missing, only to discover his manager had taken it for a spin. Of course, one of the drawbacks to owning a car starting at $200,000 is that the cup holders take up the back seats and often complain when their arms get tired. A grateful Kim Kardashian took to social media wishing all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. Kim expressed how lucky she felt to celebrate the special day for the first time. Meanwhile, baby Northwest just feels lucky she was the one carried to full term. Dancing with the Stars will be picked up for a 19th season. After 18 seasons, the only dances they haven't done are twerking, the Harlem Shake, and that dance Carlton used to do on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And that's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rockin' Wrap-Up.